Already got a shout from New York.
Whoa.
Hey, what is going on, yous guys? Welcome to another CSR live stream, weekly live stream. I am Craig, I'm part of the art team. Hello. Someone else say something.
Hello.
Very good.
Thank you. I'm Christine. I'm one of the producers on CSR2.
I am one of the two Toms. I'll let you decide in what order. And I am a game designer.
And I am the final Tom. And I am on the analytics team. Welcome to the stream, people.
Very nice, nicely
Welcome.
done. Hey, so we are having, as usual, our blind race, but we are changing it up a little bit this time around. We don't have any game sound. That is a bad thing. I will try and sort that out in a moment. So we're going to change up our blind race this week by doing what we're doing. We are playing in the mini game, which is our little kind of 16-bit thing, and we're going to do that blind with two people. One is telling the other person
Where to
go.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a rally co-driver type
Yeah.
mechanic.
Yeah.
It's
with,
going to
with
be
the code words as well. Like hard left, 6 right, right left, that kind of thing.
So if you
What could possibly go wrong?
well, that's the motto of the
Triple
stream,
wheel
isn't
jumper.
it?
Yeah.
Whoa. So if you want to get
Sideswipe.
involved with that, you have to put down either hashtag CSR Toms, which is this Tom and this Tom, they're going to team up, or hashtag CSR Producers, which is Christine, but Ben was going to be around, but we don't know where he is. So
And if you're watching,
if you're watching, Ben, shouts
love
out.
please come back.
Hey, speaking of shouts out, we've got shouts out for Aces High, Elite Race Wars,
Wow.
that's
Nitro Warriors,
Nitro Warriors,
Zombie Mafia.
J9 Hard,
J9 Hard.
J9 Hard.
I
That's
just
like
saw
playing-
them. They finished somewhere in the top 500 crews last season.
J9
Well,
Hard
we can-
is
the
like
name, yeah.
a battleship's instruction, but next level. Yeah, I'm going J9 and I'm going hard. There is definitely a battleship
Nuke
there.
J9.
Yeah.
Nuke it.
Don't you? They're nice guys, surely.
No, I meant, yeah, sure.
Oh, you can try and you play a
Moving on with the shout outs.
Yeah, we've got a hello from Scotland as well. Nick Simmons, what up? And New York, Robert Fowler. That was what CSR Phil was
And
talking
I think
about, right?
Robert Fowler's from the Rude It Hard and Fast crew, which
Really?
is a wonderful name.
That is a wonderful
name for
name.
a crew.
Hey, so while we're talking about that stuff, we have
Ride it.
Ride it.
Yeah.
Okay. We have
Makes more
CSR,
sense, actually.
CSR Phil and CSR Hannah modding the chats today. So I think CSR Hannah is on YouTube and Phil is on Facebook.
Facebook.
I think. He's nodding. He's in the same room with us today, so, you know.
Hey team!
There you go. That's proof. Undeniable fact.
Yeah, someone outside staggering
The
around.
builder. So I guess we've got a Freshness Friday thing as well going on. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is going crazy. Before I talk about Freshness Friday, we have our hat competition. You have to get your entries in before 5:15, and then we'll do the race. Then we pick a random person from whichever team wins. So,
It's Toms or producers.
yeah, CSR Toms or CSR Producers. If Ben doesn't turn up, I will be an honorary producer.
Thanks, Craig.
I've always thought you've
don't
got
thank
it in
me
you.
yet. Well, we'll see. We'll
Production
see.
game. I didn't choose the production life. The production life chose me.
Well, it's a thug life, isn't it?
Indeed.
That's the
It
thing.
is. Yeah.
We've also got Freshness Friday competition going on at the moment. That somewhat curiously extends over the whole weekend, so it's not just Freshness Friday. It's kind of Freshness Weekend, I guess. And we'll announce the winners on Monday, I think, on Facebook and Twitter and all of that kind of stuff. We'll show you a few of our kind of favourite picks from what we've seen so far later on. I guess we should get into the kind of hot topics bit.
The game footage looks a bit laggy.
The game footage
indeed.
looks a bit laggy.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of is typical of our always having at least one technical issue.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes, because sometimes it
I think
clears
the
up.
laptop's not charging right now either.
Awesome.
looking at that.
That's a good sign, isn't it, when everything goes wrong?
Should I go and... Well,
You-
that
you
would be
can
why
go-
it's lagging, because it goes on power saver mode or something.
You go tinker with that.
Yeah, I'll
So-
go and
Tinker.
wiggle some ports.
Nice.
That's what I do best.
That's what Tom
big-
does best,
Big
wiggling
port
ports.
wiggler.
So there's a few things to talk about on the kind of hot topics thing. One is we have a gold rare imports promotion going on right now. We'll do some spins on that a little bit later on, but you get a 20 times chance to win
The Super Sport.
the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport, which is quite a cool car.
Very cool.
Very kind of high-end speed on that kind of stuff. So we'll come on to that a little bit later on.
Yeah.
That has worked, Tom. Well done.
Good
You've
job.
plugged in the
Good
power
wiggling.
adapter. Tom, what else have we got to cover on this hot topics bit?
I don't know. What else are we talking about on Hot Topics?
Well, I've written it down on that screen.
Oh, yeah.
All of the prep.
Right. It's nice to be here. So, the F&F, the Fast and the Furious, Fate of the Furious event has now completed. The first one. There's going to be subsequent chapters, but we gave you opportunities to own 2 amazing cars.
Yeah.
We had a Jaguar, and I believe we had a very
Bentley.
nice Bentley, which I faced in the live races today. It's a Tier 4 car. I was in my Lamborghini Aventador SV, which is
Nice.
absolutely on the limit, and I got trashed by it.
Really?
So anyone that got that car, well done.
If you
Nice.
upgrade it to the max, it's
Oh my
pretty,
word, it
pretty
did-
sharp.
The top speed was 263 miles an hour, so it
Oh my word.
left me in a disappointing state.
So we've got one other little bit of news to talk about, which is our Flash event.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about this, Christine?
Sure.
The revenge of the Flash event.
Yeah, the Flash event is coming to Android. So later on today,
Today,
in a couple hours, the Flash event will be going live on Android. So all of our lovely Android players out there, check it out.
Yeah.
It's a really nice car.
Yeah, so
Looks
this
good.
is the event that we ran a little while ago on iOS, where you could win, or you could buy rather, the kind of stunning yellow Lamborghini Centenario
The
Roadster.
yeah.
Yes, it's got no
Roadster.
roof. You can now win that, or you can now buy that, sorry, on Android, but it's a paint combination which is only available to Android. So Android users won't get the yellow version, but iOS users won't get the Android version, which is a kind of nice brushed steel kind of
Yeah.
looking thing. Looks very cool, very, very quick car, very good in multiplayer as well. So if you want to get involved in that, all you Android users, keep checking back. It should be live pretty soon.
It's a real strong finisher, that car, in how it's
Yeah.
set up. It's not amazingly quick off the line, but it comes on strong late. It's got a really
Yeah.
high top speed, and it really picks up.
Yeah. So that comes with an exclusive supply cup and a special event which allows you to win loads of cool prizes. So you can win lots of silver keys, lots of gold keys, lots of fusion pots, lots of stage 6 things. It's all up for grabs. So if you're interested in getting Lamborghini parts and things, that's the place to do it.
And there's also a rare imports container that
Yeah.
gives you Lamborghini parts. So you get a free spin on that every single day. And if you want more, then you can pay for the privilege. So yeah, there's good opportunities. If you've got other Lamborghini cars, amazing chance to sort of top up your fusion parts.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just chuck this over to the shout-out screen while we get on with things. So just as a reminder, we can't, if you have technical support kind of issues, we can't fix that for you directly on this stream. We don't have access to your profiles or anything like that. If you do have problems, the best place to do it, to find a resolution to your problem, is to go through Help Shift, which you can do by tapping the support button in the left-hand side panel under the options directly in the game. And if you do that, Christine's showing you where you go to access that. So there you go. You can see there's a support button. You can click it, and then you can put a support kind of ticket in there, and that gives us all of the information that we need to properly resolve your issue. We can't deal with it directly on here, and Hannah and Phil, so CSR Hannah and CSR Phil can't resolve your issues either, so they can just offer advice, but they won't be able to fix things for you.
Yeah, and we say it every week, but when we do this live stream, we don't walk away from issues that are critical. We do this in our spare time. We do it outside of our core working hours. We do it because we want to kind of respond to your issues and be able to talk back to the community, but not at the risk of improving the game.
Yeah, but hang on. I've been informed that Texas Storm is in the house.
No way.
Top 25.
Top 25, yeah, hey. So last week someone was asking if it is possible to have a list of the top 500 crews for last season. Tom, is this possible?
Well, yes, Craig.
It's almost like you
is
knew that was coming.
entirely
Next year.
possible,
Next
and
year.
actually something that we've put together. So I spent a little bit of time putting the list together this morning, having loads of fun with text encoding and things like that, because you guys just love the crazy characters, don't you? But yeah, no, we're going to be
Yes,
posting that
good.
up in on Facebook, I believe, after
Yeah.
the stream. At some
So
point.
yeah, after the stream, maybe not immediately, but sometime after the stream, pretty sharpish, we will post up that list, and you should be good to have a look at it.
And this is cool, right? Because people asked for it, and we've made it happen. Like, you wanted it, and Tom's produced it.
Tom gonna give it to you.
It's like
I think that's the new rap song that all the kids are listening to.
it's a 1 in 20 example of us being able to satisfy the desires of our fan base on this stream.
So we've got another shout out for D's Racers. Is that D's
Hello.
Racers as in that internet meme? D's Nuts?
I don't know.
That's a bad
but-
thing to mention, isn't it?
but
Other
I hope
nuts
so.
are available.
That's
Other
all I
nuts
can
are
say.
available, yeah. Shout out to Dreamville as well, they're here. That's all good.
I did see Annalena as well invited one of the CSR dev team to join Masters Battle.
For
Oh.
a season.
What?
Yeah, to
For
see-
one
check
season?
the inner workings of a
Oh,
top flight crew.
cool.
Not sure
That
about
would be
that.
pretty awesome.
That'd be pretty good.
Just drag down
But
the average.
We, yeah, they might not win that season. Is the only trouble? Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, I guess we'll do another race. So we've got a few things to share with you today. So we've got some of the Freshness Friday stuff that I talked about just before. I've also got some behind the scenes artwork stuff for you guys to see, which I'll go through in a moment after I've either won or lost this race.
I think you're going to win.
I think I'm all right. This is the
Promising, yeah.
Was that the
Liberty
car you
Walk.
won last week?
Looking positive.
It's
One of the
one of
many.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah,
So we've got
money bags over here.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, right? I'm winning a lot of gold keys recently from doing the Fast and Furious events, so that's where all this is coming from. Speaking of keys, I've got 2 gold spins to do. Oh no, I've turned the iPad off. That's bad. That's
Not.
there you go.
We are live.
We're live, capable of turning off devices with fat fingers. Never mind though. Yeah, I've got 2 gold spins to do, so we'll see if we can win that Veyron Super Sport.
Perfect Stormer in the house.
Oh, Perfect Storm.
And
Oh, so that, are they
2 storms.
2 storms?
there
2
are
rival
two storms. Yeah. I think Perfect Storm came top 200
Yeah, I
last season.
spotted
Yeah.
Perfect Storm
Yeah.
in there.
Ah, Green Machine
Okay.
CSR2
Congrats, guys.
as well. They're in there. Right, someone else hold this device while
Sure.
I switch over to
No
different
probs.
things. Right, so in terms of behind the scenes things, because someone else was asking about having more behind the scenes stuff last week. So we've got some character artwork to share with you. If I get rid of that, do that, that's wrong. I've gone on the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, so this is the artwork that we were using before we kind of fully released the game. I can't remember if we had this before we released worldwide. We released to a few separate
Yeah, no,
countries.
this was in the
like the soft launch.
right. So we launched for real. I think it was on the 30th of June last year, so we're coming up to our first birthday. But
Okay.
yeah, we didn't have the kind of photorealistic characters when we launched. It was something we wanted to do, and we sort of transitioned them out and got these new ones.
Yeah. So this is the original version of Donna Banks. You can see there she has a. This is kind of like a halfway point between CSR and CSR Classics kind of look and our look. You can see there the difference between the two kind of styles. So that's Donna. She looks quite different.
And we've talked about before the sort of the process that we got these new assets created, haven't we? With like a photo shoot and art touch-ups and stuff like that.
Yeah. So these kind of original drawings were much more just kind of drawings. They were based on reference and things, but they weren't necessarily based on real people. They were just kind of artists' drawings. So here's Jess. You can see that she's kind of similar, I guess. Different kind of hair, but same kind of pose and whatnot. We've got a big change with Jerry here.
Jerry went through a tough few years.
He did.
He's aged.
He's aged, and he's got rid of the goatee. And
losing all his cars stressed him out.
It killed him, man. So yeah, I mean, you can see there's obviously similarities between the two, but there's a lot of interesting changes. But if we look more in line with the kind of crew characters, you can see here Conduit is he's not a million miles away from where we ended up with the kind of final version, right? So we've got him there with his little bandana and his hat. We kind of kept the hat, kept the hoodie, but made him a bit more urban. Is that the right way of describing it?
A bit more gritty.
Bit more gritty. So we'll go through a few more of them. These guys just part of the New Fangs. So there's Keisha. So again, largely the kind of same style, I would say, same kind of clothing and outfit and stuff, but just a bit more attitude, right?
Yeah, and nice because it was shot as well. We've got, if you're creating an image, you've got one image and then it takes an awful long time to kind of get lots of stuff. When you've got a character who's actually a real person and they're changing their pose, you get so much more material to work with and then go through.
Yeah.
So just the sheer amount of content we've got is amazing for these characters.
So this is an interesting one. Angel we had another earlier version of Angel where she looked more like the final version, but then there's this intermediate state with a crazy red haircut. But yeah, it's cool going back to all of this stuff and seeing it with fresh eyes. So this is quite a big change.
Yeah, KJ's.
So KJ
turned into a lion.
He has turned into a lion with a magnificent mane.
Indeed.
So originally KJ, correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, was Papa Biz from the first game. His nephew.
Yeah. And that's why this crew are called New Fangs, because for people, shout out to anyone who played the original CSR and has come all the way on the journey if you got that obscure character reference. But yeah, we wanted a nod to the original crew from CSR, so that's why they're called New Fangs. And I actually remember reading some comments from people going, "Oh, they can't even be bothered to think of a new crew." It's like, no, it was a deliberate decision. We weren't just lazy.
So there you go. You can see the full kind of New Fangs crew in both the old style and the style that we have now. So it's quite a big difference. I think I definitely prefer the new style.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's just it's quite strange seeing all of the old stuff again because it's such a big jump from where we were.
Yeah, the new characters just sit together in a composite shot so much better. You see the old ones and they do look like they weren't done by different people, but it almost feels a little bit like that. So
yeah. Right. Well, so there's that. That was good.
Hey, Torsten's in the house.
Is he?
The house. I said the house because it was typed as the house.
The house.
I don't normally do that, and I'm not saying that because Torsten's German. Keep digging. Keep digging.
Would it be Das House? Die House.
The Das House. Torsten, how should
we
say
house.
Das House?
All right. So if you want to get involved with our blind race thing, which we're going to mix up a little bit this week, you can put either hashtag CSR Toms or hashtag CSR Producers in the chat, and if you're on the winning team, we'll pick a random person from that list, and you'll get to win a cat. Z House.
Z House.
Z House. There
Thank
you
you,
go.
Torsten.
Thank you, Torsten.
Angry Gamer, that very calm viewer, has got a question for us.
Okay.
They want to know when is the next Fast and Furious event coming along? Can we say that? Can we reveal?
I don't think we can reveal
I don't
it
think
yet.
we can.
It's relatively soon, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not. We're not talking months and months for sure.
No. So we've got most of the stuff done. We have the cars ready.
2 new cars,
Two new cars.
2 new characters.
2 new characters.
Yeah.
Same kind of deal as before. That's coming. It's coming quite soon. But
And more narrative and stuff like that. That's
you can figure out if Hobbs is going along the right tracks. You'll have more opportunities to win more gold keys, more silver keys, more fusion parts, all of that kind of good stuff. So it will be coming soon. We just need to finalize a few more things, but it's
going to be good.
Yeah, some good cars in that one. And there'll be some more cars and more Fast and Furious events later on through the year as well. So you want to try and get all of those cars if you can.
I guess you guys have got your eye on certain cars. There's certain cars that stand out in the film that you want.
I'm not sure we can have the submarine, but
Well,
maybe we will.
It does 0 to 25 miles an hour extremely slowly. Massive sub.
It can jump out quite quickly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, whoa,
actually.
spoilers, but go see Fast and Furious in
Good
cinemas
with
now.
ice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good on ice.
Good on ice.
Yeah.
Good on ice.
Very good.
So,
We're being asked about the free fuel problem as well. We covered this last week, but
yep.
generally and previously, this is something we're looking to fix. When you got down to 5 pips of fuel and no pips of fuel, an automatic pop-up would appear saying, do you want to watch an ad to get 2 pips of fuel? It's currently not working, so you need to tap up to the fuel bar at the top of the screen and you can watch 1 video at a time. We know it's a pain. We are looking to address it as quickly as possible in an update, but please be patient while we address that fix.
Yeah.
One thing you can do is purchase with hard currency with your gold. For 20 gold, you can refill your tank.
Yeah.
And you can stack that up, so you can
Let's
do it
show
twice.
that now because I have just conveniently
yeah?
run out
Oh,
of
we
fuel.
did.
So here you go. If you tap the fuel container in your top bar there, you will be presented with this screen. And you can either watch an advert, you can do some stuff with your Facebook friends, if that's what you're into, or you can use the gold, as Tom said. So I will just fill up with gold. We've got a bit of lagging going on. Is that what's happening? We are speaking of fuel, our laptop fuel is not going well. We're having
No, it's not.
problems plugging it in. But, it wouldn't be a CSR2 live stream without technical problems. So you can see there that I've filled up my fuel tank and I've done it a few times and it's gone purple. So that just means that I've got 30 fuel pips ready to go rather than just the standard 10. So there you go. Looks good in purple as well, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Lilac fuel.
Lilac fuel. I think, so Matt Alcock says, go #CSR Toms. Destroy those pesky producers.
All the way from San Francisco, Matt Alcock.
That's a really
That's
good way to get features in the
unbelievable,
game.
Matt Alcock. Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
Smack talk.
Smack talk, yeah.
Goodness me.
Hey, so I think we can move on to the next kind of bit, and this is, what were we calling this, Tom? This is your new segment.
My new brainchild
Your new brainchild.
came to me. Well, we'll see how inspired
Hold on,
it is.
let
Probably
me
not very.
let me bring up an image to explain what this is.
I think it's fair to say a flash of brilliance was involved. It was
So
like one of those divine inspiration moments, right?
Yeah, this is a feature that I like to call Tom's Cruise.
Tom's Cruise, possibly based around a famous actor.
Yeah,
Possibly, maybe.
Ryan
Gosling featuring in
Canadian.
Tom's Cruise. Right, so Tom, what is this feature?
So Tom's Cruise.
I'll go back to the
We'll
game.
keep
just
plugging
so we
the name.
can,
Yeah, I don't think people want to see this. I've been playing the game a lot this week, and I've been noting down crew names that amuse me, interest me, stand out. But
Okay.
I've also thrown into the list a few that I've made up,
Oh.
and you can play along at home. But I want you to work out: are they, as I read them out, authentic crews, or have I made them up? And they are in fact Tom's crews. see what we're doing.
Good, very good. Okay, before we do that, let's answer a quick question from Ryan Solsod.
Oh, he's on a lot, Ryan.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's asking, would it be too hard to implement a way to chat with your opponent in live races?
We explored a little tech demo for that this week, didn't we? Not so much chat directly, but we do want to be able to have a bit more interaction other than just races, Ryan. Yeah, it would be really neat.
Yeah.
As I'm sure you guys know, there's quite a lot of challenges with live races. We have like void issues, and there are things going on, and it can be quite an unstable environment. You know, a lot of the time it's great, but if something's going to go wrong in the game, it obviously will be with live races because it's quite volatile.
Yeah.
We would love to do it, but we'd want to do it safely and responsibly, and not just chuck something in that could reduce the frame rate or anything like that.
But yeah, as Tom says, we have been talking about a feature which would kind of include something which allows you to communicate with your opponent. Hopefully we'll push forward with that. We'll hopefully update you sometime soon on that, Ryan. That was a good question, and I think you should be gifted 10 gold keys for giving us such a good question. So one of the mods will get in touch with you and we'll get you those 10 gold keys, and you can try and win the Bugatti Veyron Supersport, which we'll try and win as well later on.
We've got a question from Sajith as well.
Oh yeah?
He says, will you guys implement a way to run a whole daily cup or prestige cup without returning to the garage after each race? It's a popular question. Sajith, we have a design for this signed off and approved, and we are going to be implementing it soon. The guy who's going to be jumping on it has got something else to sort out with some race cameras, and then that's kind of the next thing that person will be doing.
Okay.
It's a lot more complicated than it sounds, just with things like when you're out of fuel and how it works for the different races and making sure that we don't change things that people are used to. But we've got a design locked down. We think it would be really neat, and we want to do it.
Yeah, so again, another cool thing coming soon, hopefully. I've been told that CSR Toms are in the lead.
Surely not.
I think that's...
It's
Is
probably
it fake news?
It's probably repeatedly saying Tom's Cruise is brainwashed people.
Well, speaking of Tom's Cruise, let's get into it, Tom. So how many have we got?
We've got 12.
12 to go through.
There are 12 crews, and I just,
Do we all need to guess who's scoring? Is someone scoring us?
Oh, that's good.
Is it a competition?
Not really. Let's just move through and see if you can work out my inner trickster.
Okay, let's go. Let's
so
hear
the
it.
first crew is You Mad Bro? ?
You Mad Bro?
Is that a
I'm
real
going to
crew?
go 100% yes. I cannot believe that crew doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You Mad Bro? Okay,
it's
yeah,
real.
let's go real.
Real crew.
Yes,
Well
good.
played.
Right, next one.
Okay, the next one is Trump supporters. Real crew, or have I made them up?
Trump supporters. Is it in? Have they done like that hack to get the text to go yellow?
I couldn't possibly say.
Stefan Holmes in the live stream says that they're definitely legit.
Stefan Holmes says it's legit. I'm going
Richard
with
Swinglow thinks they're a real crew.
Richard Swing. Right, I'm going with
they're
those
very
guys.
real.
I reckon. Yeah, it's legit.
I actually know they're legit.
Do you?
Yeah.
Trump
Insider.
supporters. Trump supporters are real. I raced against them.
I noticed them earlier.
Okay, you're 2 for 2.
2 for 2. This is good.
Next one is this one's potentially a nod to earlier streams. You might
Okay.
have seen them before. The crew,
Texas Storm are real.
The crew
I know
is
that.
RP Raccoons.
Oh,
I really hope they're a real crew.
We had a nod to them in the stream, but have RP Raccoons been created, and did I encounter them this week?
I'm going to say no. I think it's too much to ask the RP Raccoon to be visible in a lobby.
I believe in magic. I'm going to say
The issue is far from black and white, this one. Christine, what do you
Very
think?
good.
As much as I want to believe, I'm going to say no.
Dominic Bell thinks RP Raccoons are phony. So does Ronald Douglas. So does Chris Day. They're right. RP Raccoons
They all
are made
know.
up.
So I guess we get a win on that
Yeah,
one,
you
right?
win.
We're still going.
Right, the next one, Romania Bad Boys.
Is that what they said?
It's with an S.
Oh, so you don't pronounce it?
No, it's
Bad
it's
boys,
straight
bad
up.
boys.
No, it's not Bad Boys, but it's Romania Bad Boys.
Romania Bad Boys.
again. I want to believe, so I'm going with a yes.
The The thing about the Romania bad boys is when they get tired, they often like to book a rest and just relax.
Right, you see, that's made me think you've put that in purely for punish, so I'm going to say no. I do want to believe with you, I want to be Dana Scully, but I can't because I've got science on my side.
What do we think?
I'm saying no. Christine, what do you think?
I'm gonna say yes.
Romania bad boys are real.
The truth is out there.
Okay, number 5.
Right, okay.
Junk in the trunk.
Junk in the trunk. That's got
I want
to
that
be
to be
real.
real.
We often talk about the front,
Yeah.
the front trunk, but our junk in the trunk a real crew.
I mean, I've realised the flaw in this game, which is that any crew that you come up with, I really, really want to believe exists. So I don't know how I'm ever going to say that a crew is not real,
Right.
unless it's just disappointing.
That's
My
gotta be real.
opinions of that one.
I think it's real.
I think it's real.
Junk in the trunk are completely made up.
It's just disappointing.
Okay,
Right, let me give a shout out to
crushed our
Crew
dreams.
Euphoria and shout out to the Ghostface YT.
hey, the Ghostface YT is a big YouTuber, hence YT.
Oh, is that what YT stands for? YouTube?
Yeah, or Young Thug.
What does Ghostface stand for?
That's
His
I think
face
that's
isn't
just
there.
his name.
Yeah.
Nick Cage.
You can
Face
see
off.
through him.
Right, okay. Should we do another one of
Yeah.
your,
Then we're
your
at the
Tom's Cruise?
Then we're at the halfway point, and then we've
Okay.
got some big news about the aforementioned Centenario Roadster event because I believe it's live.
Is it?
Yes. it's
Okay,
gone live.
cool, okay.
Shout out to Chris Bowles who just let me know. So the last one of the first half of
Thanks, Chris.
Tom's Cruise. Is this a real crew or is it not? The crew is shift-faced. And it does include a certain emoji.
Yeah,
you
I
probably
can imagine which emoji it is. Real
or fake?
I'm just going to go real. I want it to be true.
Yeah, I reckon there's
Real.
some cheeky people trying to, yeah.
Shift-faced, and I was saying that so carefully. Are real. They're a real crew. I
Of
raced
course
against
they're
them-
real,
raced against them this
shift-faced.
week.
Nice.
Well, let's hope they don't get too shift-faced at the weekend.
Oh, the lag is happening again.
The lag is
Don't drink
happening.
and drive,
Guys, sorry
Don't
for the lag.
drink
It
and
happens
drive.
because our battery keeps not charging even though it's plugged in on
Yeah.
the computer,
Yeah.
and then it goes into power saving mode, which chops up.
We really don't, we need to spend some money on a computer which has more than 1
It's nice.
megabyte of RAM.
Yeah, we need a Hadron Collider or something.
Well,
powering.
I
But
mean,
that might be a bit much.
Oh, come
having
on.
one with a working charger would probably be a start.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, we got a question about void races. Are
yeah?
we working on a fix for it?
Yes.
Oh, I have news.
Oh, yeah?
Which
Is it about void races?
It is
Oh,
about
that's-
void races. It's not about nothing. It's about void races. So we're definitely working on it. And kind of coupled with that is that yesterday, our lovely lead Android programmer,
Mark.
Mark, he
Yeah.
noticed.
He's a beautiful man.
Yes.
He is. He's shredded as well.
He is.
He noticed an interesting crash that he tracked down in SMP in multiplayer live races on Android. So
okay.
we have a good solid lead with that as well.
Okay.
Cool.
Because we
Yeah.
had issues with the Regera and the F40, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
are two cars with interesting gear ratios. So we're still investigating.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any information that you can give us on where and when you experience live issues on Android, that really, really helps us out. Mark is always telling us to give shouts out to everyone who is supplying us with that information because it really helps push him forward with his investigations that he does with the rest of the Android team.
Yeah.
Cool, that's
Centenario
good.
event is live on Android.
Centenario event is live. I'll show you what the car looks like for the iOS version. We don't have an Android device that we can get to work on our capture device, so we can't show you that one. But I can show you the iOS.
If anyone
Nice.
can post a screenshot of the Android Centenario that they've purchased in the chat,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So here's the iOS version. So it's in this kind of nice,
The
stunning
Roadster.
yellow paintwork. It's a very, very cool car. Very, very quick. Yeah, get involved. It's got 5 purple rarity stars, so you get a nice elite bonus when you have this car selected. Let's just see what that is.
Richard Swinglow says he just got the event.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice,
sweet.
Richard.
That's awesome. Good
I
news.
think we've got we've got 5 minutes left on the hat race competition thing. So if you want to get involved with that, you can
Oh, the battery's gone again.
either put in hashtag CSR Tom or hashtag CSR Producers, and we'll see who wins basically out of that collection of words.
Do you want the second half of real or fake crews?
Yeah, I do.
Let's get through them.
Let me get back to my Liberty Walk M3.
We're waiting for a picture of the Centenario.
Okay.
Could we hook them up with some keys if they do it, I wonder?
I don't know.
I don't
Don't
know.
know. I don't know
That
either.
might be right.
And now I've said it, I can't really take it back. Right. Here's the crew. Did I race against this crew? FU Donna Banks.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I've seen
100%.
Real crew or made up crew? What do
Gotta
we
be
think?
a real
what do we
crew.
think, people out there?
And FU stands for Friends United.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donna Banks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% real.
Friendly ukulele.
Yeah.
FU Donna Banks is 100% made up.
No way! Someone quickly create that crew. Oh dear. Another one, and let's have another one.
What about Wild Stallions?
That's gotta be real.
And Stallions has got lots of Y's in it.
Lots
so
of
it's all
Ys.
like Stallions.
Oh.
It's from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and
Yeah.
or Bogus Journey, or the cartoon.
Real or made up? They're
Real.
probably
It's
big
gotta
into
be
their
real.
Mustang, big into their prancing pony Ferraris.
Yeah.
Of
That's
course,
gonna be real. That's
Of
gonna
course
be
it's real.
Okay. How many we got left?
We've only got 4 left.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do
What
it.
about Haggard Garage? Real or made up?
That's made up. That's gotta be
I'm
made
going to
up.
go made up.
Made up.
It's real.
What? Haggard
Got us
Garage,
again.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to Haggard Garage.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
big
What
shout out
about
to Haggard Garage.
The Wizards of Noz. They love nitrous.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gotta be true.
I want to believe.
They race on a yellow brick track. The Wizards of Noz. Real
Wizards of
Wizards
Noz,
or
true.
fake?
It's
I
just
hope
gotta be
it's
real.
Wizards of Noz is completely made up.
No way!
You cruel, you monster.
Made
you
it up
monster.
this afternoon. 2 to go.
You are the Wizard of Noz.
Indeed.
Hiding behind the green curtain in the Emerald City.
With flying monkeys in the front trunk. The Gingerbone Men.
The
Real
Gingerbone
or
Men.
fake? Could I have possibly made that up? Well,
That-
made up Wizards of Noz.
Hang on.
It's mind games now.
Before... Actually, I'm saying that's false.
Gingerbone Men.
Gingerbone Men. No one's going to name their crew that.
The gingerbone, I don't know.
I'm
what
is a
actually,
gingerbone?
You know what? I'm going to go real because I don't know what a gingerbone is, which is why I don't think Tom would have made it up.
Gingerbone Men is real.
Yeah.
I raced them this afternoon. And the final one, see if you can work out if this is real or not.
Okay.
Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh, that is
Absolutely
good.
fake.
That
I
is
think
fake.
it's made
That
up.
is
Too,
yeah.
that is Tom
It's
Pun
too good.
100%.
Daenerys Targaryen. That's brilliant.
She's good on the drag
On
on
racing.
Mother of
I think
Dragons.
yeah, that's got to be fake.
Daenerys Targaryen is fake.
Oh, very good.
And that concludes Tom's Cruise.
Tom's Cruise. That
Love
was
it.
good. I like that feature.
Can we just use
I-
your
let's
image?
let's
just-
get your
it's-
still back up.
It's
There you
beautiful.
go. That is the end of the inaugural episode of Tom's Cruise.
Could be the only one ever. Who
Well,
knows?
I liked it. I liked it a
I
lot.
liked it, yeah.
Hey, before we go any further
Windows
forwards,
closed, doesn't it?
I think we've got a minute left, but we have to give a shout out to Keen Cool Gamer because he's put everything in caps and he's been begging. So, shouts out to Keen Cool
Yeah.
Gamer. Well done. And also Alexander Nitro, who wants a shout out for Bad Boys, Bad Boys.
Oh, those guys. I love
Very
the fact it's
good.
called Alexander Nitro as well.
Yeah.
There's some really good names in our community. Alexander Nitro, Stephen Hacking,
Yeah,
Ronald
Fantastic.
Stryker.
yeah.
Ah man, all the hits.
Good.
Were you going to say something there, Tom? Or?
Yeah, well, John Parkin says he's just bought the Centenario but can't post a picture. Why not, John? Why not?
I think that might be
That's
a
Facebook thing.
Facebook
Is
thing.
that a Facebook
Comments.
thing?
It's not his fault.
Oh,
It's
man.
not. It's not his fault. Thank you, though. That's. I hope you like the car. I like it a lot. Do some races in SMP with it. SMP live races.
Shannon's asking, do you know the crew J9? We talked
J9.
about J9 earlier.
Yeah, we
did.
gave him a shout out.
Yeah.
So,
J9.
Yeah,
What
we're-
does the J stand for?
Jolly.
Jelly.
Junction,
9.
Junction 9.
Yeah.
Well, it's Junction 8, 9 on the M4 is Maidenhead. Shout out to everyone in Texas watching the stream who probably travel on the M4 a lot.
Yeah.
So there's been a question saying, will there be a chance to win Tempest cars like the Ford pickup truck, which is the Ford F-150 Raptor? That's from Wayne Atkin. And he's also asking, will there ever be trucks in the game? Maybe he means ever.
Or maybe it's been
assume so.
typed wrong.
Yeah, maybe it's been
Phil.
typed wrong. So we are looking into how we can bring that car available to everyone.
It's so
of the
big, isn't it?
one of the problems that we
Yeah.
are facing is that just in terms of scale, the car, truck, whatever you want to call it, is so giant that it kind of messes up a lot of our things. So we have to do a bit of extra work to get that in for you, Kevin. But I'd say likelihood is high. We've been doing some investigation into it. We've had a bunch of meetings this week, I believe, about it. So yeah, odds are in your favour, man. So hopefully you'll be able to get that soon.
That'd be rad.
Yeah.
If you guys want to share pictures of your recently purchased Centenari, you can tweet them.
Oh yeah, at
Solution.
CSR Racing, right?
Yeah, at CSR Racing.
And do like a hashtag flash event or something like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Well, yeah. I mean, do whatever you want, but we just won't be able to track it in any
Yeah.
meaningful way.
That's true.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty wild, though.
It would be wild. I think we should move on to another bit. And what is that?
It might be time.
For what?
The mighty,
The challenge.
the challenge,
Oh, really?
the showdown.
Oh, okay. So what we are going to do is we are going to go into Jerry's Arcade. So you can get to Jerry's Arcade by tapping the arcade machine in the corner of the garage.
If you've reached tier 4.
Yeah. There you go. And it comes up with this. So this is our little mini game that some of the art team got together. So shouts out to Dave and Scott and Luis who all worked on this. It's very cool. If you haven't played it before, get involved, have a go. Oh, continue.
You do get a free go every day, but we were having a go earlier.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is, we're going to start immediately. So we're going to have, I guess we'll have Team Tom going first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the idea is one of these guys steers and the other guy is telling them which direction to steer in.
The guy steering is blind.
Is blind, yeah. We'll
Yeah.
put the cap in front of their face and we'll see how long they can last or how many hits they take. And then we'll figure out who's won from that. So I'll try and fail miserably. There you go. I'll just crash a bit.
Realistic car physics.
Yeah, super realistic car physics. So oh man, it's gonna take me a while. Maybe I can go back. Yes, I can go back. While I'm setting this up again, we've got a shout out for Daniel Walstow, Quickfire crew, I think. My crew has had one for the last fortnight. Oh, so we've done too many shout outs with Daniel Walstow.
The longest shout out. Daniel.
Right, so who's driving? Which Tom is driving?
Ooh, good question. Would you rather steer or be talked to?
Yeah, I'll steer.
Excellent.
Tom's going to
Okay.
steer. We'll put the cap over his face like that, I guess.
Okay.
I'll hold it there.
So I'll tap to start.
Yep.
Yep.
So press continue. Right, here we go. So you're ready to go.
Okay, I'm going to stand behind you.
So we'll see how long Tom can last for, or if
Right,
he hits.
you're going straight.
He's going straight. This is going
Think like
well
an arrow.
so far.
Think like an arrow. Think like an arrow.
Thinking like
Think
an
like
arrow.
an arrow. Okay, you want to go? You want to turn? You want to go left?
You want it to.
You want to go left? Oh, bad skill.
Left. Still left.
Aggressive. I'm just going to tap and hold.
Okay,
Tap and hold,
straight,
he's
like an
drifting.
arrow. A bit of right. A bit of right. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, more right. More right. Go
So
hard.
that-
That's enough right. Don't go too much right.
Okay.
A bit more right. A bit more right. A bit left. Oh no! We're in the
two
yellow
hits.
car. We're in the yellow car. Okay,
Oh,
right,
no.
left. Sorry, my directions are terrible.
This
Left,
is terrible.
left,
You're
left.
going to ruin this car.
Arrow, no.
Arrow?
Yeah, straight like
What
an
does
arrow.
arrow mean? Oh, arrow
Yeah,
means straight like an arrow. Right, so we'll do 3 time extensions maximum, and then we'll
just
kind of kill it after
declare
that.
Hey,
who's
right.
best.
So
That's enough, right?
You're doing all right,
Oh
actually.
no, we hit something.
You-
Little tap it left.
Tap it left. Tap it left. Pass it
All right,
left.
like an arrow.
Like an arrow. Right, there you go. So you've made 3 checkpoints, so that was okay.
Nice.
How are we
Yeah.
going to score this? Are you counting crashes?
I don't know. We'll see if. Do you want to drive or should I drive?
Oh, we had
Christine?
30.
I'll drive.
You drive.
How many seconds?
Sorry,
we
you
had
hold that.
32 seconds left, right? So let's go
Yeah.
that way.
Okay, so
I thought you were gonna
32
go by
seconds.
actual score, 'cause it does keep
Yeah, it does.
score.
Oh, does it keep the score?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. So, Tom, if you hold up that in front of Christine's face, while this is loading up, we've got Nitro Kings.
Continue.
Shout out. Ronald Douglas is saying, "What got you
Right.
guys
3,
all into CSR2?"
2,
We'll talk
1.
about that in a minute. Right. So,
Okay, tell me where to go.
left. No, right. Sorry. Right. Right. Off to a bad start. Still right. Right. Keep hold right down. This is okay. Keep on. Right. Oh no, this isn't going well. Right. Keep on. Press right. Keep on pressing right. No. Press right. Yeah. Keep it held down. Okay. Right. No right. Left. Oh. I've got to be careful not to swear.
How was your rally co-driving career?
I got sacked. Right. Easy left. Right.
You're out of time.
Oh, so
Awful.
we didn't even get 1 checkpoint. So
Ben, where are you?
And that's why you'll never be a producer.
yeah, so I've been banned from production duties for all time, I think.
Yeah,
Sorry, Christine. I
okay.
put you into a. So you've won every blind race you've done,
I have.
apart from when I've
Solo.
been involved in helping you out.
Yeah.
So if I ever come round to your house and say, "Do you want to go out and do some rallying?" I'll be your co-pilot.
Just
do
say
not
no.
trust me. Just say no.
Or if you ever come around and say, should we go for a drive, but obscure your face with a hat?
yeah, that's also
Definitely say
advisable.
no.
to
Also say
not
no.
do.
Definitely don't.
Yeah,
don't
You heard it here first.
So we'll be picking a winner from this hashtag CSR Toms, and you'll be able to.
Congratulations, Tom. That was some mighty
Yeah,
driving.
right, guys.
Yeah.
I think it was the like an arrow.
Yeah, I mean that was the
That's
key
what
one.
made the difference.
We got a lot of straights, and I think that was crucial
did.
to our victory.
Yeah.
Hashtag like an arrow. So I want to come back to the question that Ronald Douglas was asking us just beforehand. What got you guys all into CSR2? Do you play any other consoles like PS4 or Xbox? I'm really enjoying my Nintendo Switch at the moment. I've got Mario Kart, so I'm playing on that. But what got us into CSR2? I guess it was working on it for a long time, probably.
Yeah. I mean, we've all worked at different game studios, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe with the
yeah.
exception of Tom. You came
Yeah,
in through
no.
the analyst route, didn't you?
Yeah. I've been at Natural Motion, worked on CSR1 a bit on Classics, now
I
on
was-
CSR2.
I'm ex-Lionhead, ex-Square Enix,
Okay.
ex-IDOS.
I'm ex-Atari back in the day.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Funcom.
Funcom, yep. Started at Funcom, and then I was at 22 Cans as well.
Yeah.
Before here.
And I play PS4. You've got a PS4.
I have a PS4, yeah.
I
Just
got- I
ordered
got
a Switch.
PS4.
PS4. Everyone's
Yeah.
got a PS4.
Let's play PS4.
No, let's not play PS4. Because you can't play CSR2 on PSR4.
You-
PSR4?
PSR4?
Virtual Reality 4.
Whoa.
Oh, cool.
So I think we got a winner for the hat race.
So maybe that's CSR Toms.
Yeah, so that is Brian
Gremaine?
Gremaine?
Or Gryman.
Gryman.
Let's go with Grind.
And he's from YouTube. So you need to send a DM on Twitter or private message on Facebook to the CSR people.
The DMs,
The
where it
DMs.
goes down.
Yeah.
But not in that way.
Yeah, send them your details and they'll get in touch with you, and you can choose either a black hat or a red hat, and we'll get that sent out to you as soon as we get that information.
It's Friday, isn't it?
It is Friday.
And you know what happens on Friday?
We open the fridge and we
Freshness.
take some cars out of the fridge.
fresh cars.
Fresh cars.
Cars
Let's
that
have
are
a look.
chilled to about
Cars that
4
are
degrees
chilled.
C.
Yeah, so let's...
But don't put them at the back of the fridge, because occasionally they can freeze.
Oh, you don't want them to freeze.
And they haven't
No.
actually spent that much time in the fridge either, because they've come straight from the car farm.
Yeah, they're packaged up.
So here we've got...
So these are what, just some picks that we saw this
yeah.
afternoon that we like, but the competition's rolling for a few more days.
Yeah, so this competition's rolling until Sunday evening, I think, and we'll announce the winners on Monday. We will try and do a video. We didn't have time to do it this week, but we'll try and do that next week. So this was Ben's pick. I'm not close enough to the screen to read it out, unfortunately, but that's quite good.
It's a Nissan GTR.
It is. It's a Nissan GTR with a lovely kind of blue stripe on it. We've got CSR. Phil picked this Ford Focus RS.
Phil going with the black and gold combo again.
Yeah, you
Just
got
that
any
black
notes
and
on this,
yellow.
Phil? Or
I just thought it was really slick.
really slick?
There we go.
Top effort.
You
So
heard it here first.
if you want Phil to pick your ride, make it gold and black. That seems to be how it works.
Yeah, slicker
Them's the
than,
rules.
slicker than
Think
your average.
Oil and gold.
Oil and gold. So we've got one from
Sarah?
Sarah.
We don't
who's-
talk about Sarah enough, do we? Sounds a bit stalkery. Hey, Sarah.
We don't talk about Sarah enough. So
Sarah's
yeah.
all about the brand and
Yeah.
marketing side of the game.
Yeah, so we've
Yeah.
got a bunch of people on the social side of things who run the Facebook and YouTube page and all that
And
kind
all
of
our
stuff.
partners and all our campaigns and stuff like that.
Yeah, so hers is from Matthew Seedfelt, and this is a Mustang GT, and this is a version I think that you can only get in Gacha because it's got a special black fade-out livery on the
Fade
front.
out livery.
Yeah, it's nice.
Sort of lime colour.
So let's move on to yours, Tom Hoops.
Ooh.
This
I'm
is
loving
quite
that.
good.
Yeah, this is from Christoph. It's beautiful, like lovely contrast
Yeah,
of a neon, yeah, yellow
it's savage
sort of
colours.
undergarment, and then you've got like a refined blue.
Nice.
It's like a twist on an old familiar classic.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
good.
really suave and classy, and then just like smacks you about the head, just as it's.
And I saw Christoph had only ever done 2 tweets, and we were the second one.
Oh, shout out, Christoph.
Shout
Thank
out,
you, man.
Christoph. Thanks for taking the time.
So-
Welcome to Twitter.
Christine, this is your favourite. This is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's too far away for me to read who did it. Apologies.
Abel Rodriguez, I believe.
Thank you.
He was very able.
Yeah,
He was.
I mostly really like the stripes because I feel like it's from an old like 1970s commercial. Like those
yeah,
colors.
yeah.
Like maybe if it was on top brown, that
Yeah.
would feel like
I think Don Johnson would drive
Yeah.
that.
Don Johnson,
Nash Bridges.
Nash Bridges drives a yellow car. I can't remember what it is, but I used to watch that show.
He
That's
rolls
a
up
good show.
his sleeves
Cheech
on a
Marine as
pastel
well.
jacket.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that show is good. Any Don Johnson fans in the house, put down hashtag Nash Bridges.
Texas Storm would like Don Johnson, I'm
Man,
convinced of it.
I reckon Texas Storm were one of the villains in Nash Bridges at one point.
Yeah, they were.
Anyway, moving on. If you want to enter in on this Freshness Friday competition, you can have 1 entry per person. We won't accept any more than that.
And it invalidates you as well. You can't just blanket 10
Yeah.
entries. So just get
That's
you
why.
1 entry perfect.
Yeah.
Don't compromise your efforts.
So,
Oh, that'll happen.
No, yeah, you'll
You'll-
get a choked throat.
Keel over
Choke
on the
Craig.
spot.
So this is yours,
Don't
right,
choke
Tom?
Craig.
I'll try. Yeah.
Lewis.
this is my choice. This is by
This one's
Luis,
cool.
and this is
You were going
sick.
wild about this.
Yeah,
weren't you?
I mean, I didn't even know that this was possible. I don't know what he's done with the zones, but he's got that like little gold patch with the gold wheels as well on a Berlinetta, and then that white matte to contrast it, really set it off nicely.
Very
I
nice.
am very, very fond of this car.
Yeah, very good.
Good one.
So, and this was mine.
Ooh.
that was a
Who's
good one
that?
as well.
Cristiano. So this is a good
It's mean.
look, right?
Yeah.
Like just the contrast on that special grille at the front and the splitter down the bottom and on the little wing mirrors as well. Very, very cool looking car, man. Well done.
Nice shot of it as
So
well.
Very
there's just
nice.
what some of the ones we
Yeah,
like the look of.
there's some of the
but
ones we
keep the
like.
entries coming in.
Yeah. So we'll have some some winners for you on Monday.
Yeah.
But we've got to move on to a question because there's someone asking. Dominic Bell is asking: is there going to be any updates implemented where you can change the wheels as an upgrade on the cars? Some of the cars that you get with rare imports, they don't necessarily have everyone's favourite rims on.
Yeah. And also, if you customise your car from the manufacturer, once it's delivered, you can't actually change the wheelbase itself. You can change the calipers and you can change stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's requested a lot.
Yeah, Dominic, it's definitely something we're looking into. We just, again, it's one of those tech side things where we need to figure out the way to make it work and not impact the rest of the game. So there's a lot of things to consider, but it's definitely something we want to do. So stay with us. We will get there eventually, but it is on our list of things to do.
Wheels are expensive too.
They are expensive, yeah. Right, so if you want to get involved with Freshness Friday, put down hashtag Freshness Friday on either Twitter or on the Facebook post. I think we're almost done, but before we go, we should do the rare imports, right?
Yeah.
So carrying on from my fairly ridiculous stream of luck that we've had in the last couple of weeks, I'm going to do 2 gold spins to see if I can get this Bugatti Veyron Super Sport.
It's a 5-star, isn't it?
It's a 5-star.
There's no two ways about it.
Yeah. So we have a promotion. I think this is lasting all weekend. So if you have some gold keys, you want to try and spend them here if you don't have this car already. 20-time chance on this car, so that's good. I'm gonna go in straight in, see what Donna's got for me, and what she has is a 4-star rarity car. That's good.
Craig, that's
Still
still
a
really
good
good. Like,
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you know how many people get 3 stars off these things?
Well, let's see
I
what
did.
it is first. Oh,
That's
is
awesome.
this-
That's a Huayra, isn't it?
That is a Huayra.
You can.
I don't think it's the
It's-
Roadster version
no,
because
it
that's
has
the
a roof on
that's
it.
the championship prize, and that would be obscene if I got that. And it's not the BC either. I've already got one of these.
Of course he has.
It's a good thing
You know
we
what?
can't use expletives. On the stream. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I've got one more try, so
One
I'm going to
more.
go in. I don't have the Super Sport, so I'm hoping to get it. So we see what Donna brings.
Come on, Donna.
You
F
can
you,
do
Donna.
it, Donna.
There we go. Justice.
Justice
Finally.
has not been served because
She's
I've
beckoning
got,
you in to take delivery of your 3-star
my
car.
3-star car. Let's see where it is. Oh,
course
Donna!
It's the Bentley Continental.
It's Bentley Continental.
I think I have about 7 of these that I've been stripping.
Yeah, so that's getting stripped. Cheers, Donna.
And
Let's strip
The
that.
mad hot streak comes to
So
a close.
yeah, we'll see if I can regain it next time if I manage to get some more gold keys. Bit of a shame to end on a downer. You know what? I might do a silver spin.
You just stripped
Just
your
for fun.
Pagani.
Yeah, I've already got one.
Cool.
So
I didn't know if you were stripping the Bentley. I was like, oh my word, your Bentley's returning.
oh, that's
Pagani
okay.
parts.
I've got a stage 6 part for my Huayra.
Yeah.
That's good.
that's
So
awesome.
that can happen, guys. If you have duplicate cars, you can strip them with soft currency, with cash, and then you can get fusion parts and stage 6 parts to boost the car you already
Am I
have.
right in
Yeah.
thinking that if you upgrade them first, you will get more?
You are
parts?
entirely right. Yeah, the more upgraded and the rarer your car, the more parts it will return when you strip it.
So look at this.
I never noticed the interior on this car.
So
Is
if
it
you
like
want,
dog tooth?
I think it's houndstooth.
Houndstooth,
Dog's
that's the
tooth.
It's made of dog's teeth.
So if you want to get this particular car, Conduit's Golf GTI Mark 1, you can win that in Elite Crew Battles. Someone was asking earlier on if there's going to be an Elite Crew Battles Chapter 3. Yes, there is. We just need to finish it before we can release it. It'll be coming in a while. But check this car out, man. It's got this
Very
crazy
cool.
little engine in the front, but it's super powerful. It's got that houndstooth interior that Tom was just talking about. And it's also got this airlift suspension stuff in the back. This car is cool.
And it's
very,
really,
very cool.
really decent in the live races.
Yeah, this is one of the best T1 cars.
It's got one of the best
Sure.
fusion profiles. You don't have to worry about manual launch because it's tier 1. You know, you're going to be doing damage with this.
Yeah. So we've got some final shout outs to do before we wrap things up. I'm gonna do one more spin just to take the edge off my 3-star nonsense.
Yeah, we've got Aces High.
Aces High. Oh,
Regulars. We've got Drag Masters. Hey guys, Big Dog Racing.
Big Dog Racing.
What up?
Woof woof.
And Daenerys Targaryen as well.
So someone just created that crew 5 minutes ago.
Get you some of this. That's a good name for a crew. Shout out to them. And G-Bag Nation.
The G-Bag Nation, yeah.
What is the G-Bag? Is it grot bags?
I don't-
From
Who knows what does
That
the
is a dream
team name?
Shout out to all the kids.
shout
Bit
out
of
to
grot
Rod
bags.
Hull's emu.
Yeah,
There's an entire nation of them, so clearly they're popular.
indeed.
Man,
Indeed.
Donna gave me something that I've already got, so I'm stripping it again.
Current prestige car BMW could be useful.
Could be
There you
useful,
go.
yeah. Oh, right.
So is that it?
I'm gonna do one more because
One more for the road.
One more for
yeah,
the roads.
just for the road, and of course Texas Storm. We've got to shout out Texas Storm, right? I mean, we shouted
I
them
feel
out
like
at the
we
start.
have shouted them out multiple
We can't
times.
shout out Texas Storm enough. Ah, dear. So we'll be back the same time next week.
Same time, same place.
Same time, same place. Donna, you are trying my patience with these bad rewards. I'm not going to do any more.
She's grown tired of you.
I'm growing
And,
tired of her.
In the meantime, do feel free to check out our various other channels.
Yeah, so you can...
The Instas.
the
you know,
Insta.
You've got
The
the YouTubes. Yeah. It's got some great stuff on it. And, have a bit of bants on the Twitters. So,
Bit of
you know.
Wow, what a sign off.
That was...
Good
that's
luck.
made up
That's
for it.
fantastic.
That's
Good
made up
luck
for
in the
it.
Centenario Android event. May
Yeah.
your Centenario be as fast as
As you like.
you want.
Yeah, and as always, if you have comments or questions, or if you have suggestions for things to put on this stream, let us know. We're always
What, you mean like publish the top 500 crews, which you asked for last week and we were about to do?
exactly like that. Check that out shortly after this.
It's
Hopefully,
coming.
we'll go live with
Tom's
that.
going to write it on a long piece of parchment
I am, yeah.
by hand.
Yeah.
And then hand deliver it to each of you, like Father Christmas.
Oh,
That's nice.
that's very
Lovely,
nice.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Good.
How did we end last week? Because we were told that it was better the way we ended
Oh, yeah,
last
yeah.
week.
Oh, yeah, we
I think
seamlessly talked as we
we
went off
should,
air.
we should,
We should say
What do
bid
we
our
do?
farewell.
Yeah,
and then,
we'll say
turn the
bye.
video off.
Thanks to CSR Phil and CSR Hannah as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep it real.
I mean,
Keep it
I say
real.
as if I knew
That
how
was
to turn
CSR
the video
Hannah.
off.
Oh, you need me to
Yeah,
do a button.
yeah, of course.
Bye, everyone.
Hang on.
See
Yeah.
you later.
See
Bye,
you guys
guys.
later. Bye.
And then we just carry on talking
Bye.
like this
Carry on
is
talking.
supernatural.
Yeah, really
Totally
natural.